All right, good morning, good morning. Doesn't it feel like deja vu? I'm back again. I hope you're well, wherever you are, whatever the time. And we are 3 days out. I hope you enjoyed the vlog yesterday. So, this morning, woke up at 94.1 kilos. And I am, yeah, very happy with the look. This is a look that I would be more than happy with to bring on stage, 100%. And it's almost surprised me because my body weight hasn't needed to have increased that much. So I guess it kind of has actually. I guess just from yesterday, it's not too much, right? So from yesterday, I'm up 0 0.4 kilos, which is great. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that increase. I wanted to get myself into the 94s. But from prior to loading, I was 93.2, right? So overall, I'm up 0 0.9 kilos. So that's what? How many pounds is that? 0 0.9 kg pounds. Just under 2 pounds, 1.98 pounds. And I think sometimes we get this idea that to get full or to get a look that you want, you're going to have to increase your body weight by £5, £8, £10. And it just I haven't really needed to. I can definitely get fuller for sure. I'm gonna push things up a touch more. But what's really reassuring and comforting to know is that I found the look that I really like. Because what I didn't want to happen is I I don't find that look before show day, because then I'm going into show day like, yeah, I look relatively decent, but I haven't found the look where I'm like, yes, this is the one. Whereas this morning I was like, yeah, that's really good, Elliot. So I'm really happy with the look this morning. So plan of action for today, because today is a rest day. I actually am going to do exactly the same food as yesterday. So 575 carb, 50 fat, 195 protein. That's not going to change. There is that obviously that temptation to increase food, and the emotional side of you is like, yeah, you're good, like just put your food up a touch, but what is going to bring the best look? I am also really liking this conservative approach where body weight is going up really slowly. It's going up relatively slowly in comparison to how it could be going or moving. So, I mean, today's a rest day, so activity is going to be lower. I'm not going to be training. I'll keep steps the same at 10K. But I think if I was to increase my food, I might see an increase in body weight that I don't necessarily want to see. And I mean, what's good about me leaving food the same as yesterday is if I notice my body weight isn't where I want it to be before I go to bed, I'll just put in some more food. So last night, my body weight was 96.3 kilos before I went to bed. So I dropped 2.2 kilos overnight. And I think a great look for me could be 94.3 to 94.5, somewhere around there. I think would be a really good look. Crisp, but also fuller. So I kind of want to end up going to bed somewhere obviously in the higher end of the 96s. And if I'm not there, I can always adjust food, right? I think if I just keep chowing food down and then I overshoot a little bit, that's only going to cause some stress. So I'm going to leave food alone, same as what it was yesterday. There's no cardio in play. It is a rest day, as I said. So expenditure is going to be a little bit lower anyway. Even if expenditure from training isn't that high, it's still expenditure. I'm still training. I'm still lifting load. I'm still moving around a lot more. What else have we got today? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, as I said, because I've woken up in a really good position, like I'm a bit fuller, I can see more vascularity. I put up some photos here just to show you, but I look like I've doubled in size. I'm more vascular through the shoulders, my chest is fuller, my legs look a little bit fuller, my conditioning is a little bit better. I think the muscles just pushing against the skin a little bit better as well. Honestly, really happy with the look, and I think honestly I could have a little bowl of cream of rice, 500 ml of water, pump up, and I could go on stage and I'd be really happy with how I look. As I said, because I've got time, because it's Thursday, right? I'm 3 days out. I am more than comfortable to push the fullness a little bit more conservatively, see how I look in the mid 94s or upper end of the 94s. It will obviously be a fuller look. Whether or not I prefer that condition or not, I'll see. And then obviously I have Friday and Saturday to drop off anything that I need to, or fill up a little bit more if I need to. So yeah, things are honestly going smoothly. Very, very happy. I think one of the keys has been dropping those fats down as well. Dropping the fats and dropping the protein to keep total calorie number down. I think if I just kept fats and protein relatively the same, it would have just resulted in just huge spikes in body weight and definitely a bit more of a watery look. And this magic man right here as well. 7 litres have obviously been going down each day throughout this carb load. And I'm just waking up in the morning super dry. Peeing a lot. but yeah. So, plan of action today. We got the food shop today, as I said in yesterday's vlog, because we need to pick up some goodies. I won't actually need that much really. It'll be mostly carbs. I've got most of my protein that I'll need across really the next week as well. I've got some frozen chicken, like I've got some mince. I'll only need to buy a little bit of protein. The food shop shouldn't be too expensive. I've also got to get a new starter signed up today, Mr. Josh Nichols from Northern Ireland. So I'm going to be getting him set up today. And then I also have a podcast to be filmed with Adam. We're filming that at 5 p.m. And I have a client call at 6:30 just to catch up, see how he's finding things, and also help him out with some routine stuff as well. So busy day ahead. As I said, same food as yesterday. That isn't going to change. And you don't want to get emotional about it and be like, oh, I just want more food. I'm hungry. Of course, you're going to be hungry. Your body fat's low, right? It doesn't mean you should have more food. If you just give in to hunger signaling and try and get to a point where you don't feel hungry, you're probably going to be too soft. So yeah, anyway, let's get this day done. If you haven't, make sure you like the video already. Yeah, let's do it. 3 days out. All right, just about to head to the food shop. I don't know how... Oh no, we're good. That mic's good. Okay, so I had meal number 1, which was exactly the same as yesterday, so I didn't feel the need to show you that, to be honest. It was just 125 grams of ground rice, 15 grams of raisins. We had 20 grams of jam with a bagel thin, and 30 grams of whey. So yeah, food shop today instead of the Friday, just to grab a few bits. I don't feel like I need as much because it's mostly just focusing on show day stuff, and then next week I'm also going to be on a diet break, so I don't need as much meats and whatnot. And yeah, so gonna get that, go oldie. Feels better, right? Watch the speed camera because you'll be paying. Oh, this car feels so good.
I need 1 chicken breast, by the way. I don't know if you've put enough in the ingredients.
Yeah, we'll get a kilo of meat, a kilo of chicken. Should be enough because I got some frozen as well. This car, it honestly makes me want to get it remapped. I might do it. I think I can get it done for like £200, but I can wait. This month has already been horrendously expensive. Anyway, Aldi and Tesco, they hate to see us coming. It's another week.
Can I play my song now?
Oh, she wants to play a Young Bane.
No, it's not. It's Given.
Who?
Given. But I don't know why that says that. That's not what this is.
She's listening to Young Bane, Slip and Slide.
No, I'm not.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you when we're back from the food shop. I'll definitely show you meal number 2. Right, we're back. Successful food shop, £35. I mean, that's historical for us. And we got some goodies. I got some post-show sweets. Well, they're not even really post-show. I might have some on show day, depending on how I look. But yeah, got also these Squares bars. Honeycomb and chocolate. That'll be interesting. Because one of the things that I don't like about the chocolate Squares bars is the whole bar is chocolate, whereas this is just a drizzle. I'm a chocolate man, but I'm not a chocolate man. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the entire food shop because I've done that last week. But successful. I think it's needed because so much money's been spent on shows and travel and just all sorts of stuff getting ready for the upcoming season. So it's relieving to have a food shop that is not diabolical. Think about it. Two athletes have just spent £70 on a weekly food shop. Gonna make meal number 2 and then get finished editing yesterday's video, or well, today's video actually, I guess. And then get to this setup for Josh. All right. Meal 2 is an oats meal because I don't have enough rice. I need to make some more rice for my chicken and rice meal later. So it is just the oats meal, the same one I had yesterday. No, cooked rice. Just having this meal real quick before I get on with some work, which is 100 grams of oats, 45 grams of whey, 30 grams of honey, 75 grams of blueberries, 10 grams of almond butter, cinnamon, 3 grams of salt. We've got some water here as well. So meal number 2. I actually got sent an email from the PCA with regards to tanning. Bryony is going to be giving me the base tan on the Saturday evening, and then I'm going to go with a top coat from the PCA, just to ensure that I look good in PCA lighting. I don't want to do the entirety of my own tan and then just not look good in that lighting. And they also glaze you as well. So they've got like some instructions here in terms of what we need to be doing. But I need to arrive at the theatre at I need to be there for like 8:30 in the morning. So we'll be leaving here at about 6 a.m, maybe just before, to account for any stops. Get the top coat, then I guess it's just chill out from that point on. I'll probably on show day do like a fasted check-in before we leave, take a meal with me on the road, see how I look after I've tanned and whatnot, which will still be pretty early. And if I need to take in any more food, I will do from that point. But I'll probably just have 2 meals before I compete, and they won't be very big. So anyway, what's the lady got for our pre-gym session? Let's have a look. Let's run through it. Apple, hold on, beans and cheese and toast.
Beans.
Oh, just beans, sorry, no cheese, low fat. Creatine, finish this meal, finish the video edit, and then I'll see you a little bit later. Big old block of work just went down. New client is all set up and ready to go. And then I also finished editing yesterday's video, so that's been uploaded. So enjoy. That's definitely the best one yet. I feel like it's getting more and more comfortable on camera. It's one of those things, you do it more often, you get better at it. So anyway, meal number 3, Rice Krispies. Let me show you what I'm working with. So 100 grams of Rice Krispies, 200 ml of milk, 2 bacon medallions, 1 whole egg. Of course, we're going to dip the bacon medallions in the egg yolk, because why wouldn't we? And then I might be going to see a client of mine at EP Jungle. I'm going to have a look at him post-workout, help him with some posing. And obviously, it's just a good chance to meet my clients, which if they're really close by, I really want to be able to see them in person, train with them, get to know them a lot better. So yeah, could potentially be going to see him within the next hour or so. And Bryony is currently at the gym. So all is well. And if you are interested in coaching with myself, one-to-one, of course, then all you need to do is just click the link in the description below. It will take you to my Instagram page, which will then take you to my WhatsApp, where you can message me to inquire. We can get on a call, discuss your goals, go from there. So yeah, click the link in the description if you're interested in coaching. Anyway, I'm going to eat this and I'll see you in a little while. Right, so just finished having an in-person check-in with Sam, young guy, and we started working together a few weeks ago, just running through some posing. He was doing his own prep a while back, but his starting point was absolutely insane. he got very, very heavy, but then obviously I recommended that he doesn't finish the prep. And yeah, we've just been working together ever since. We're just looking to make improvements to his process in terms of growing his legs and just being an all-round better athlete in the sport. So yeah, got to see him and catch up, which is amazing. This is definitely something that I want to do more of now that I'm full-time as well. Just catching up with clients. I also want to have the opportunity to train with as many of my clients as possible, almost make like EP a bit of a hub in terms of just seeing as many clients as I possibly can through there. And yeah, I trained with Ryan, my client Ryan, the other week as well, and that was great. And it's just, yeah, just builds much better connections with my clients rather than just being, hey mate, thanks for your check-in. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I got some rice. I got some rice waiting for me at home, so I'm gonna head back and I'll see you in a bit. Final meal of the day about to go down, which same as yesterday again, mince and rice. We're gonna have 300 grams of rice, 90 grams of mince to close out the day. This evening we filmed episode 11 of the Unassisted podcast, which was just a general chat about prep, and we were also discussing about how there's a lot of natural physiques doing classic there's no way in hell they should be doing classic, but obviously I think with classic being a little bit trendier, so we just had a discussion about that, but that was good. Episode 11 now, so getting into it, which is good. And then I had a call with my client Thomas, and actually I still need to do an Instagram post. I was planning to do a reel that I'd filmed the other day, but I'm just going to post just a little bit of an insight into my peak and what I've done so far on Instagram. But obviously you guys that are watching this have all the inside scoop and all the details, so yeah, but all in all it's been a good evening. Just got back from a walk. I still have about 900 steps left to do, so I'll eat this and then finish off those steps. But tomorrow is going to be my final session before the first show of the season. So it's going to be an upper body session tomorrow. I'll just again film some highlights in there, but nothing insane. But also it will give me a chance to look at my physique at EP Jungle in that lighting. And yeah, that's pretty much the game plan tomorrow in terms of training. Of course, I'll see how I feel tomorrow morning, or what my body weight is and how I look tomorrow morning, and then make adjustments to food if I need to. Potentially push fullness a little bit more, potentially just try and hold the look. We shall see. And then Saturday is like the cosmetic day. It's the shaving, the tanning, the worst part of the entire process, the most boring part. But you gotta do it. I'm gonna try and just take my time with everything, make sure everything's looking on point. I also need to make sure that I've got everything ready for show day because we're leaving super early. So I've got to make sure that I've got like ID with me and bands, and my food is prepped, and or at least an outline as to what I'm going to eat for the day. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Give it a like if you did. If you haven't already, catch up with the other days throughout the series. I mentioned on the podcast as well, I'm looking to really do daily vlogs and see how it impacts viewership and also subscribers over the next couple of months, to be honest with you, because why not go all in? And I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens when I push myself with content. Already so far there's been a little bit more growth in terms of subscribers, which is great. So yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow morning.